What up, YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. Now, today's the day Eagle fans finally get what's coming to them. What we've been waiting for all fucking year. Giants fans, bless me. Giants fans, excuse me for that. Redskin fans and Cowboy fans are about to move over and make room for the Eagles on the couch. I do believe the Falcons are going to win by 2 touchdowns. Yes, I said 2. That's not why I'm making this video. That's not what I'm not going to be talking about that. What I am going to talk about is the situation with Bryce Butler that we got right now. I don't know what people see when they see the game. I just don't, because this man has made his case to be a starter. This man needs to be a starter. If you don't believe me, look at his numbers. His efficiency rate when he is in the game and balls are thrown to him, he catches them and we score touchdowns. I'm just telling you that. You know, these are facts. Every time we score, or every time he's on the field and the ball's thrown to him in the end zone, it's caught. It's a touchdown. We get points. That's the name of the game, right? Now, I see a lot of people on Facebook and whatnot talking about, you know, on those fan pages, talking about how he complained that he needs to be a starter or he ain't coming back. A lot of people were like, well, no, he needs to be gone. Like, he can't even start over Terrence Williams and blah, 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 and this and that. Well, let me break it down for you of why he's not starting over Dez Bryant, Terrence Williams, hell, even Cole Beasley. Because, first of all, he doesn't belong in Cole Beasley's spot because he's not a slot receiver to me. I mean, you can put him there, but he's more of a downfield threat in my opinion. But let's see, this is the reason why he's not starting. Dez Bryant got paid a couple years ago. Terrence Williams got paid last year. When you pay your players, you want those players to start, and those are going to be your starters. You know, you don't want to pay out these 2 dudes and then have them sit and not do anything. You kind of got to play them, because if you pay them and then you sit him and you are starting this guy who hasn't got paid or who's trying to prove himself, that means you have wasted your money and it's sitting on the bench. You can't cut him because you're probably going to get, you know, a penalty for cutting him or whatever, you know. It's going to be dead money. It's still money you got to owe. So there's no point in cutting him. And you can't trade him because no one's going to want Terrence Williams just straight up for something that we want back, you know. We got to give, you know, Terrence Williams and maybe like a draft pick to get something decent for him. I like having those draft picks. You know, if we draft right, which lately the past 2 years we have, because let's face it, Jerry Jones ain't making the calls no more. It's more Stephen Jones. It's Stephen Jones who drafted that fucking O-line instead of you know, picking the big name, money name that's going to come, that's going to make a spectacle, the circus that already is the Dallas Cowboys. So yeah, that's why he's not starting, is because you paid 2 guys, your 2 wide receivers, your 1 and 2, and you're going to want them to fucking start and play. And if you don't, then you're basically wasting your money by having to sit on the bench. Bryce Butler, we need to bring him back on a franchise tag him, or short-term deal, until we can free up some cap space to pay the man, because he is going to prove himself. He has proven himself time and time again. So I think he needs to come back, and I think he needs to play for us, because I guarantee you we release him, he's going to end up somewhere in the NFC East, because that's what, for some reason, that's what teams like to do. They like to take our talented guys who don't get paid and then put them on their team, and then they just wreak havoc against us. Canty did it. Miles Austin, not so much. There's a couple other guys that went to other teams that I was like, for real, and then they just owned us, you know, whatever. That's that. Now, what I also want to talk about is this Demarcus Lawrence. I see a lot of questions being asked. Long-term deal, short-term deal, what do we do? My opinion and what I've always thought, if I ever was an owner and it's time to pay a man, if his first 2-3 years are iffy, he's injury-ridden, his production is so-so, and then it's time for him to get paid, and it's 1 year, it's his contract year, and he shows up and balls out, and he's like balls to the wall, fucking beast mode, whatever, right? I'm gonna bring him into the office, sit his ass down, and be like, look, I'll pay you, but you're gonna have to prove to me. I'm gonna give you a two-year contract, and in those 2 years, the first year, if you produce for me, the second year we'll restructure your shit to get you extended and get you your money. But I'm gonna need to see production. And if you don't give me production, you ain't getting paid, and you're gonna finish out the rest of your contract, and we'll go from there. That's the way I see it. You need to get him a 2-year contract with an option to restructure the deal in year 2 if he shows up like he did last year. Because I need to see more. I hate this shit like DeMarco Murray did. He was unheard of until 2014. 2014, he fucking led the NFL in rushing and was fucking beast. And then he wanted to get paid. No. Why am I gonna pay? Why is a franchise gonna pay you? Especially when you're he was 28, 29, something like that. 27, something like that. And running backs don't even last that long anymore in the NFL. Why the fuck is he gonna get paid after 1 good year of production behind a great offensive line at the time, one of the best in the league, and you're a big back and all you do is run over motherfuckers? Yeah, that was a good year what you had. A phenomenal year. You're putting up 2,000, and I would call that a great season. But then I would have knocked that down to a good year when you fumbled against the fucking Packers. But hey, that's 2014 when it was a catch. But either way, Demarcus Lawrence, I need to see more from him. I'm not going to give him a long-term deal after 1 year of play when he's been injured for 3, on and off the field. So I need to see more. And then I can't wait when we get Randy Gregory back next year, who was supposed to be a beast. So our offensive line, our D-line is coming back. So I can't wait for next year. Now I'm going to be talking more about it. You're going to be hearing more about, Bryce Butler, what I find, my opinions, what my opinions will be on Demarcus Lawrence if he gets a big long-term deal, because I don't think he shouldn't. He needs to prove himself one more time, at least for 1 more year, to show that it wasn't just a fluke, If he can show up and fucking balls to the wall, get another 14 sacks, wreak havoc on the D-line, then fucking by all means sign him to a 4-year deal. Do whatever you got to do and keep the man. But I need to see more. But with that being said, I'm out. Peace.